Well, guys, they're about to get things going probably here in a little bit, so I'm going to give a chance to talk about the map for a little bit. I'll kill the music when the match starts. That should reduce some of the static you guys were telling me about in IRC. Anyway, guys, map up is Sandstorm. First one they'll be playing on, ThreeWee and EuroTroopers. ThreeWee, mostly a Finnish team, undefeated right now, long history. You guys might have seen some of Goofy's T2 videos. He's on ThreeWee, and ET has only had one loss thus far, and it was to ThreeWee earlier. Mr. X has been trying to feed me some stats. He said, yeah, ET is mostly Swedish, not all entirely. Like, for example, VaIor's from Israel. He plays for the EuroTroops. Let's see, ET's played Magmatic twice. They won versus Insurrection and versus Zorn. It'll be the fourth time for ThreeWee to play it. They won on Magmatic versus Darkfire and twice versus Empire of Azeroth. And so, that's just what Mr. X is feeding me about the Euro teams. I'm not too terribly familiar. This will be played out as 12 versus 12. Have they started up the countdown yet? Change limit to 20 minutes. Match starts in 15 seconds. Anyway, here it goes, guys. Let me kill actually the background music. It started up a little bit sooner than I wanted to. Still trying to help out people in IRC. But the video should have started. I'm killing the music right now. And one sec, I gotta mess around with my software mixers. They beat me to the punch. Okay. Anyway, I apologize for that, guys. One sec. Just having to get in and make sure I got all my stuff started up. They just beat me a little bit. I was hoping they wouldn't start quite so fast. And get to the options. This might be a little bit laggy for everyone watching because I'm on a Euro server relaying to the US and then back out, especially to people in Europe. Okay, I'm back up. Anyway, this is Sandstorm, guys. If you don't know Sandstorm, it's kind of a weird map. It is a vehicle map, as you can see. There's two bases back there. Entrances, V-pad top, flying vehicles only. The flag stand is out over here. It's quite a distance away from both the spawn points and the base. It's very effective to try to hop on this map. It is very difficult to get any sort of heavies out to stay near the flag stand consistently due to the distance from the spawn points to the base and then back to the flag. The map ends up playing out a lot like a cluster in many ways, simply because of the nature of the base being a considerable distance away from the flag stand. It's like Slapdash, only worse, so it can be very difficult to get any sort of non-light defensive presence to the flag stand very quickly. There's a Shrike, looks like somebody's Anakha here, medium E-Pack, chunks, it doesn't get too far. Sentry turret underneath the flag there really does help out, but it's kind of hard to keep prepared, especially once the host starts. Here comes some mortar spam on that aforementioned flag. There's two turrets out to the side that default to AA. Kind of useful, but not the greatest thing. Again, usually when I see Sandstorm plays, it comes out to be a very cluster-esque match, much like Confuse going away. The flag is returned there by Cruor, or I should say, if you want a comparison to a vehicle map, it's a lot like Abaddon. The flags are very hard to defend and move a lot, and inevitably there are some flag standoffs on this map, although they're not usually that hard to break. Servini's got a grab coming off the flag stand here for, I'll give a rundown of the roster, sorry I didn't get a chance to do that, doing some stuff. Servini's got it for, coming back, I think he is on ThreeWee, yeah, coming back, got a nice route coming back, third of his life, no juice, but plenty of health, hits the stand, caps, ThreeWee goes up one fast, and a 14.43 second grab. Don't know if you guys see this modification stuff, but they got running a pizza admin mon, and it has a little bit more time detail for cap times in Classic. Anyway, while I'm looking at the flanks, I'm going to give a rundown of the roster, so I didn't get quite to that earlier. On Storm, it is the EuroTroopers, they got Ultimate, Demolisher, CHR, Mshumba, SKiV, Shinara, BeaverLord, Kaj, Tzeex, MrShowbiz, Anakha, and VaIor. On Inferno, it is ThreeWee, Servini, Goofy, Cruor, Draven, Eviskor, Futurisi, and Square's messed up, Hyza, Sixi, Arenas, Crusty, Copter, Smog. Crusty had a snag there for ThreeWee, didn't get too far, he's down. You can watch him for a sec. He gets it off this flag stand. It is, well, Sixie's down on the other side. That was Anakha. Anakha grabbing medium energy pack coming out of a Shrike, heading back across direct towards midfield. A few mortars flying behind him. Teammates coming out to meet him midfield. ThreeWee, Futuristi is down, dropped, loses the flag. Anakha still coming back with the flag. Got plenty of health here in a medium with the E-Pack. He shouldn't have any problems getting back with life, but Eviskor is going to snag before he can make it back. And a heavy, most of his life still on him though, down about a third. He chunks the flag. Anakha goes down on the other side. Hyza runs him down, and get back to this flag here. We got a return there by ET. Kaj returns one flag, and the other flag dropped. Where'd it go? Try to find it. Well, it's going to get returned by Hyza, bailing out of a Shrike to get the return. Servini's got a snag off the flag stand for ThreeWee, coming back CHR on the other side. Servini and CHR about to cross each other up. Chain gun fire from lots of sources down towards midfield. A lot of lights midfield there. Coming back at CHR. They're going for the medium E-Pack grabs from Shrikes, looks like, over on the ET site. Lights from the other one. Snipe shot on him. He's down deep into the red. Trying to come back home. Chunks the flag off. Trying to get to a teammate. Looking for the pickup. And no. Return by Copter. Copter gets it. Servini's inside. Crouching by an inventory station. Now coming back out and heading towards the flag stand in light E-Pack gear. Looks like he's got one chaser on him. Going to get some chain gun fire. But he's heading straight to that flag stand. I'm going to beat him back to it. Over here to the ThreeWee flag stand. They've got two, well, heavy offense and a heavy defense. Defense looking pretty good. Sentry turret is down, but the sensor is up. At least one AA turret up over there on the side. Got a snag coming off. It's Crusty. Crusty here coming off for ThreeWee here. Out towards the midfield again, light EPAC route that they're running here. Heading straight back across towards midfield, up to the flag stand. AA turret's going a little wild there, taking pot shots at a Shrike for the flag stand, beat him back there. Hoff looks like it's dead on the flag stand. He misses, turns around, comes back, gets the snag, and it is 3-0 ThreeWee on Sandstorm already. And I don't know, it looks like they're only playing 20-minute maps right now, but things are going very, very fast. Again, like I said, Sandstorm plays out very much like a cluster map. It's only a 6-map cap out to boot. Over here, I think this is the EuroTroopers side. Looks like gens are down. ThreeWee sending over some O to take them out. Down inside the base, let's see if we can find where that Raper is. Well, it looks like somebody's over there. Lost him, unfortunately. Locked me onto somebody outside. I was trying to get a lock on the Rapers there inside. Looks like the ThreeWee base is down. Somebody playing with down a man? No, I'm not sure. But yeah, Storm base was offline there. 6. See if I can pick up the ThreeWee base and see if their gens are down as well. Well, I'll pick up Cervini here real quick. See how he's coming off the flag stand. Not as much speed as the last time. Taken out by a disc in the feet from Demolisher. Head back over and see. A sensor is down. Turrets look like, well, at least they should be still offline, and gens are down. Yeah, gens still down over here. And see if I can get, there we go. Somebody on the, actually, which side is that? Is that the Inferno side? Or is that just somebody over there by the, I'm trying to find somebody there. Well, I had the Inferno. I'm trying to find somebody by the, well, here we go. Finally, get over here to ThreeWee base. ThreeWee base is online. Scan around real quick. I'll get back inside and watch that flag in 1 sec, checking out the gens. Everything looking pretty tight inside. I don't see any heavy defense / medium defense inside, but several mines. Somebody was down here doing at least a little bit of defensive farming. But it looks like the ET players are not really going for, or not really winning the base war right now. Inside the base, who is that? That is CHR having a fight with a medium shield Raper. It is Hyza there for ThreeWee heading inside, trying to keep those gens done. Looks like they're doing a pretty good job. ET might just be trying to play pure naked cluster right now. I'm not sure if they have any inventory stations left. I'll head outside and see if it looks like they are indeed playing a full naked cluster, or actually do have some deployables up somewhere. Haven't seen any deployables, so I'll head back out over to the flag stand. A few land spikes still up over here by the Storm EuroTroopers flag stand. Pan back around. A lot of light dueling going on outside. They got a couple LD in position. Well, looks like light offense. Snag, so there might be a little bit of team damage there on Futuristy as he comes off with the flag stand. Light EPAC again, just kind of snagging it, now cruising across towards midfield. Lots of ThreeWee escorts falling behind and just roving around the midfield in a pack of lights here, going back and forth between the flag stand. Seems to be working. Coming back, it's Futuristy going to the flag stand. LD up top and goes down. Hop still on the flag stand and gets the cap. ThreeWee's defense looking pretty good here. They managed to keep the Hop down, though. Haven't bothered to repair that. Copter's going to snag it on the other side. Chainer's going to bring him down, though, fast. Taken out by Kodge's chain gun. Flag is lost right there, and being dished around now by the ET defense. Somebody took a mine disc, though, in the face, and coming back around, we're going to get a return courtesy of Demolisher. Snag on the other side. Crusty and Ultimate grab on the other one. Crusty here coming off, Chainers all over him. I'll pick up Ultimate instead. Ultimate's coming back with a lot of speed. Crusty almost about to go down. Saul's been taken out. Shrike on Ultimate here as he's coming back home. His flag still hasn't been dropped by Crusty. There we go. Crusty finally goes down. Looks like he's actually going to get a chance to pass it off. Now lands too hard. Chucks it before he does, though. Ultimate in bad shape, and on the other side now, Draven's going to pick it up. Pan back over here to Ultimate. Ultimate down to less than a third of his life. Had one chaser on him. Somebody bailing out from a Shrike near him. Chunks it off, trying to get to a teammate. Overshoots a little bit. Turns around, coming back to hell. Mine disc on him. Returned by Cervini, and Draven here has a chance to cap it up, go to flag stand. No, VaIor's going to snag before he gets there. VaIor disc jumping away in a light here, heading back across towards midfield, chunking flares the whole way home, so at least does have some source of flares right now. But VaIor coming back, and Draven on the other side. Draven here hasn't retreated back to the base yet. Actually, he's heading back up toward his flag stand. Now they still got their sensor, and a sentry turret was down last I checked, but one light chaser still on him, going for the mine disc there, and nades bouncing all around him, just under the time there. Some of the ET players do not have flares right now, and VaIor here is just cruising around in the backfield, making himself a difficult target. Shrike's chasing him now from behind, turns around and dodges a Shrike ram there. Nades, though, coming off him. Somebody bailing out for a Shrike, takes a snipe in the head the second they do. VaIor here now cruising back across. Might find a Shrike there he could steal, but I think he's going to opt not to do it. Goofy's going to take the flag for ThreeWee over on the other side. I'll pick him up. Goofy's going inside. He's staying light, and I lose VaIor just as he gets... No, he looks like he's going to chunk the flag off to Demolisher. Demolisher here doesn't have much life, though. Took a little bit of pain, and now he's going to throw the flag right back to a teammate, but nobody comes up to pick it up. And mine disc on somebody, and it was returned by Cervini again. Cervini just falls out of the sky, gets a nice disc on the flag, and gets the return. And it was Anakha makes a grab. Anakha down, though, and who took him out? Anaris, or Arnis, can't pronounce the name, sorry guys. Arnaris. Anyway, incoming cap trying to go for it. It was Arnis I'm getting destroyed by that name. Sorry, Arnaris, but inside the flag stand, Hoff is down, and they're trying to get that sentry turret finally repaired. Steps on a mine, though, taken out. All bodies piling up all over here on the 3-week flag stand. 5-0, they did get the cap here. One more looking at it for 3-week for a cap out. 11-11 still left on the clock, though. Spotting 2 clamps here still up underneath the flag stand and several land spikes out there over on the front lawn. But flag stand somewhat undefended right now, but I'm not seeing any ET players with a chance to come here and make this snag. I've only got 1 LD from what I can tell directly on the flag stand. Crusty's going to make a snag on the other side, though. Crusty comes off 2/3 of his life. Might have disjumped off the stand. He's got a lot of speed, and he's coming back here straight for the cap out. This is looking like a 6-0 in favor of 3-week. Down to flag stand, hits it, and that is all. 6-0 cap out, shutout by 3-week. I'm not sure if we're staying on the server, guys, or what, but I'm going to kill the video here and start up a second stream for the next map. Top kills goes there to 60, and Futuristy there, up there with 9, but 6-0, short game in favor of 3-week. And now I've got to stop the audio stream too, don't I? Anyway, let this finish uploading.